Lesson: Non-Fungible Tokens, NFTs, and Legal Implications. Non-fungible tokens have emerged as a revolutionary element within the tokenomics landscape, offering unique digital assets that are verifiable on the blockchain. Unlike fungible tokens such as cryptocurrencies, NFTs are distinct and non-interchangeable, representing ownership of a specific item or piece of content, often digital art, music, or collectibles. As NFTs continue to gain traction, understanding their legal implications becomes crucial for professionals seeking to navigate this complex field effectively. This lesson delves into the legal intricacies surrounding NFTs, offering actionable insights, practical tools, and frameworks that professionals can apply in real-world scenarios to enhance their governance and compliance skills within blockchain ecosystems. The legal landscape of NFTs is multifaceted, influenced by intellectual property rights, contract law, securities regulation, and consumer protection. One of the primary legal concerns with NFTs is intellectual property rights. NFTs often involve the sale of digital art or media, raising questions about the rights transferred to the buyer. Typically, purchasing an NFT does not grant the buyer full IP rights to the underlying asset. Rather, it provides proof of ownership of that specific digital token. Therefore, it is essential for professionals to ensure clarity in the rights being transferred in any NFT transaction. Employing clear and comprehensive licensing agreements is a practical tool that can delineate the rights and limitations associated with the NFT, thereby reducing potential disputes. Furthermore, the application of contract law to NFTs is crucial, as NFT transactions are governed by smart contracts on the blockchain. These smart contracts automatically execute predefined actions when certain conditions are met. However, ensuring that these contracts are legally binding and enforceable is a challenge. Professionals must ensure that smart contracts comply with applicable legal standards and incorporate traditional contract elements such as offer, acceptance, consideration, and mutual consent. Utilizing standardized smart contract templates that have been vetted for legal compliance can be an effective strategy to mitigate risks associated with contract enforceability. Another significant legal consideration is the potential classification of NFTs as securities. In jurisdictions like the United States, the Securities and Exchange Commission applies the Howey test to determine whether an asset constitutes a security. If an NFT is deemed a security, it must comply with stringent regulatory requirements, including registration and disclosure obligations. Professionals should conduct thorough analyses of NFTs to ascertain their classification, potentially leveraging legal frameworks and guidelines provided by regulatory bodies. Engaging legal counsel with expertise in securities law is advisable to navigate these complexities and ensure compliance. Consumer protection is also a pertinent issue in the NFT ecosystem, as evidenced by instances of fraud, scams, and misrepresentations. Protecting consumers requires establishing robust due diligence processes and transparency standards. Professionals can implement practical tools such as NFT verification platforms, which authenticate the provenance and legitimacy of NFTs, thereby enhancing consumer trust. Additionally, developing comprehensive terms of service and privacy policies can further safeguard consumer interests by outlining the responsibilities and rights of all parties involved. Real-world challenges in the NFT space often arise from jurisdictional variations in regulatory approaches. For instance, the European Union's General Data Protection Regulation imposes strict data protection standards that can impact NFT transactions involving personal data. Professionals must stay informed about relevant legal developments and tailor their compliance strategies accordingly. Establishing cross-border legal compliance frameworks can help navigate these jurisdictional complexities by harmonizing practices with international standards. Case studies provide valuable insights into the legal implications of NFTs. For example, the case of Quantum, the first-ever NFT created by Kevin McCoy in 2014, illustrates the importance of understanding IP rights and contractual agreements. The subsequent legal dispute over ownership rights highlighted the need for clear contractual terms and legal due diligence in NFT transactions. Similarly, the SEC's investigation into the NFT platform Cent underscores the regulatory scrutiny faced by NFT marketplaces, emphasizing the need for compliance with securities laws. Statistics further underscore the significance of legal considerations in the NFT market. According to a report by non-fungible.com, the NFT market saw a transaction volume exceeding $17 billion in 2021, highlighting the substantial economic impact and the potential for legal disputes. As the market continues to expand, professionals must prioritize legal compliance to protect their interests and those of their clients. In conclusion, the legal implications of NFTs are vast and complex, requiring a nuanced understanding of multiple legal domains. By leveraging practical tools such as licensing agreements, standardized smart contract templates, and NFT verification platforms, professionals can address real-world challenges effectively. Additionally, conducting thorough legal analyses and engaging with regulatory frameworks are critical steps in ensuring compliance and mitigating risks. Through case studies and statistical insights, this lesson underscores the necessity for a proactive and informed approach to navigating the legal intricacies of NFTs. As the NFT market evolves, staying abreast of legal developments and adopting a comprehensive compliance strategy will be vital for professionals seeking to enhance their proficiency in blockchain governance and compliance.